Good afternoon. We are pleased to share the financial results of Adani Green for the 9 months ended on 31st December 22. Let me walk you through some of the recent updates, followed by an overview of our operational and financial performance. Let me start with capacity growth. On a year-on-year basis, the operational capacity has increased by 35% to 7,324 megawatt, and we are on the track to complete about 8,300 megawatt, the largest in India, by end of financial year 23. In the 9 months ended on 31st December, Adani Green has set up India's first and world's largest solar wind hybrid power cluster with a capacity of 1,440 megawatt in Rajasthan. Besides, commissioning of the largest wind plant in Madhya Pradesh with a capacity of 325 megawatt and further commissioned a 150 megawatt solar plant in Rajasthan. Apart from this, we have also signed PPAs for 450 megawatt wind projects with SECI in third quarter of financial year 23 and 50 megawatt solar projects with SECI in January 23, which is further strengthening the firm project pipeline. The fast-track capacity additions are enabled by Adani Green's unique project development philosophy that focuses on A. 3 years of advanced resource assessment, supply chain planning, and value engineering. B. Gigawatt scale development with cluster-based approach for achieving significant skills efficiencies. And C. Project execution excellence through our project management and assurance group, enabling simultaneous execution of projects across multiple locations. Now, I shall brief you about our operational and financial performance. Coming to the numbers for the 9 months ended 31st December 22. Solar portfolio CUF has improved by 140 basic points year on year to 24%, primarily backed by integration of high-quality SoftBank energy portfolio, consistent high plant availability, and improved grid availability. Wind portfolio CUF has reduced by 610 basic points year on year to 27.1%, primarily on account of one of force majeure event of non-availability of transmission network for 150 megawatt plant at Gujarat, which is now fully restored. The newly commissioned solar wind hybrid portfolio CUF stands at a strong 34%, which is the best in the country. Further, sale of energy has increased by 59% to 10,235 million units, primarily backed by greenfield commissioning of 1,915 megawatt. Revenue from power supply has increased by 39% year on year to rupees 3,695 crores. Further, Adani Green has realized 3.8 million carbon credits, generating revenue of rupees 153 crores in 9 months of financial year 23. EBITDA from power supply has increased by 44% year on year to rupees 3,570 crores with a high EBITDA margin of 91.7%. The cash profit has increased by 41% year on year to rupees 1,827 crores. Further to this, Adani Green's run rate EBITDA stands at a strong rupees 7,380 crores with net debt to run rate EBITDA of 5.6x as of December 22, which is well within the stipulated covenant of 7.5x for holdco bonds. Adani Green's artificial intelligence and machine learning approach, coupled with Energy Network Operations Center, a first of its kind in the world, has not only helped in achieving operational excellence, which is clearly exhibited by EBITDA margin of nearly 92%, but also has helped in safe, secure, and sustainable operations of all renewable portfolio assets across the country by continuous online monitoring. Now, I shall brief you about credit rating updates. I would like to inform you that 97% of Adani Green's rated credit facilities have credit ratings between A to AAA, equivalent, and we have received rating affirmations from majority of the rating agencies in the last few days. Apart from this, very recently, the credit rating for 648 megawatt Kamuti solar plants has been increased from A plus to AA minus by Indian rating, backed by improved receivables, further improving liquidity cover. Adani Green has always been focused on maintaining strict discipline in its debt management. For example, two international bonds issued at operating SPV level and one holdco bond have stringent financial covenants and cash flow waterfall mechanism to safeguard the interest of bondholders and maintain a complete cash flow discipline. The bond covenants have continued to remain well within the stipulated covenants over time. Adani Green has a diversified financing pool that includes access to domestic banks and financial institutions, international banks, domestic bond markets, and global bond markets. As a principle, Adani Green aims to align the debt maturity with the PPA maturity, thereby de-risking the debt servicing. Also, Adani Green continues to maintain a strong counterparty profile with 89% sovereign and sovereign equivalent rated counterparties. Now, I shall brief you about some of the important achievements towards our ESG commitment. Adani Green has adopted an ESG framework that is guided by globally accepted ESG principles such as United Nations Global Compact, UN SDGs, and science-based target initiatives, and ESG disclosures are published in line with several globally accepted disclosure standards such as TCFD, GRI standards, CDP disclosures, and so on. Coming to the key ESG milestones which we achieved in third quarter of financial year 23. Adani Green entire operating capacity is now zero waste to landfill certified. Adani Green has won Leaders Award at the Sustainability 4.0 Awards, conferred jointly by FNS and the Energy and Research Institute. Adani Green has further been honored with Platinum Award at the Asset ESG Corporate Awards 22. In conclusion, we are making steady progress in our endeavor to lead the way towards large-scale adoption of affordable clean energy in the country. We are on the track to achieve our long-term renewable capacity addition goals. The relentless efforts of our people have enabled development of large-scale hybrid capacities, which are not only the first in India, but also the largest in the world. The continued strong performance demonstrates the resilience of AGL's business model, supported by the project development excellence, analytics-driven O&M, and a robust capital management program with well-aligned leverage to the business model. We appreciate that in the last few days, this has further been reaffirmed by the rating agencies, equity and credit research analysts, also various banks, financial institutions, long-term investors, and other key stakeholders have also reassured their confidence in Adani Green's strong business model. I'm also proud of the continued progress towards our ESG commitment and sincerely appreciate the recognition of our efforts through various awards. We are confident to continue our journey forward in this direction. Thank you.